Cain and Abel, man, like, that shit is honestly one of the oldest tracks I got. I think that I made that song a little bit after the gospel sessions we used to have, bro. To be honest with you, like, that song is really that old, like, for real. Like, all I did was put that, I put that song to a newer beat and made it what it was. But, you know, it's basically a trust song. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, a lot of guys called me about that song, bro, to be honest with you. They did. Like, my man, Real, shout out to Terrell, you know what I'm saying? One of the moles and shit. He called me like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You talking about God and shit, that shit really ain't gonna sell, you know what I'm saying? Well, I understand that. But you gotta understand, like, it's different varieties of people out here. And that song was really true. It was a real truthful song. There was a lot of truth in that song, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? Gotta trust somebody, but nowadays who's reliable. Evil sitting right by ones claiming to admire you. That's real.
That's real.
You feel me? Like, who could you trust? You can't trust nobody these days. Back to loyalty, what we was talking about and shit. You feel me? You can't trust nobody. Cain killed Abel. You can't even fucking really trust your own brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of in your face what I be talking about. You feel me with this shit, bro? Like, Cain killed Abel. So how the fuck could you trust anybody else in this world, really? It's rare that you come across them souls that's really capable of sticking with you and walking them lanes with you through any and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what that song was about. It was about, you know what I'm saying, knowing that in the back of the motherfucker man that's sitting right next to you, he probably plotting against you. Or, you know what I'm saying, he got, like, everybody got their own design against friendship or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, like, people always got their own agendas, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare that you come across people on the same shit as you, and, you know what I'm saying, on your level with it.
And that kind of goes back to, like, this interview I saw with Dame Dash, where he was basically breaking down the order of operations as far as, like, working on a job. And it's like, how is you gonna go to another spot and call another man your boss? It's like calling another man daddy.
On God.
So, in reality, like, every man wants his own spot. In some way or form or fashion, and it's best not to look for so much of a loyalty as it is for a partnership. A loyalty and partnerships is what's really the reality. This person is honestly, if they with you, but nobody wants to be under anybody. If I'm with you, I want to stand beside you. You know what I'm saying? We run this shit together, or, you know, whatever. And that's the thing where people mess up. You know, you get caught up with the idea of we're gonna do this thing together, and all the time it's not really designed that. You know, we're gonna do it together, but at some point somebody gonna be Bobby Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ain't no point in getting mad at it. But set yourself up to be able to, you know what I'm saying, stand on your own. You know what I'm saying? If the group break up, you still able to do you. And that's the thing that. A piece of reality that a lot of people kind of glance over. And like he said, like, as far as the song, that's a deep song, you know, and like he said, he touched all angles, you know what I'm saying, in this. So that's for those people that, you know, sit back and think about that sort of thing. Like,
yeah, because, you know,
you ain't thinking wrong.
Everybody gets fucked over.
Right, and I think, and I think the reason why motherfuckers get fucked over is like he said, like, everybody want to be like, okay, we know the story of Cain and Abel, right? Both of them had their own crafts, if you will, right?
Yeah.
One had meat, the other one had vegetables, right? So y'all ain't even in the same dang on lane. Maybe Abel could give more because the vegetables grow more plentiful than because the cattle take longer to raise.
Right.
And to get the right one. You feel me? Like, but Cain in his idea of, well, if I'm not, you know, number one or all, my stuff ain't good enough. No, bro, it's not. It is that your stuff wasn't good enough, but it wasn't that it wasn't good enough. What it was is that you were not willing to fucking accept, you know, like being like your position. You feel me?
Yeah, cause, I mean,
If you accept your position, then you are your own boss.
yeah, I mean, because eventually,
Because you govern what you do, how you move, what like.
if you break it down like that, if you break it down like that, like, could you imagine what could have happened if them motherfuckers worked together?
That's what I'm saying. Think about it, like
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like,
Agriculture.
nigga, that's an empire,
It would
bro.
have been Cain and Abel, motherfucking farmers.
Cain and Abel
world.
groceries.
Goddamn,
Nigga, you
some
feel me?
shit.
Like,
I have some more information on that whole story. It was a whole other thing, but I don't read that out right now. But yeah, I mean, if it did go down like that, then yeah, it could have really accomplished something.
but that's the idea. Like people.
And that's what we're dealing with now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, God.
like people are not satisfied with their spot. Be satisfied with your spot because you do have something, and it's something that you can grow. Just because that person is abundant doesn't mean that you can't be abundant.
Right, you want what somebody else got, and
That's
that
like-
shit ain't.
And then you mad when you ain't got it. Like what you talking about,
Nigga,
bro?
that's that covetous ass nature that basically had our ass, you know what I'm saying, getting whipped by Pharaoh in the first fucking place. Because we was out here with that same attitude of jealousy, and it's a spirit that keeps on carrying on through the community over and over and over again. You don't know how many of our leaders been taken down because some fucked ass nigga wanted to be that man. You know. But ain't have the ideas, you didn't have the plan. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you was gonna stand up in front of a podium, you wouldn't say shit. Like, you don't even have what it takes to do this shit. But your eyes are bad because this man is
on some real shit, cause let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because if it was any one of these motherfuckers who had this whole little shit planned out the way that I did it, I'll be on the side of one of these niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Like, the work and shit, all that shit was put in over time. You know what I'm saying? And I built this shit up, but like I had the work already done to really set the stage for everything. You know what I'm saying? But just to let y'all know, bro, like if it was him, or if it was Drew, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would be on the side of one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And y'all had a forefront of this shit. I'm not scared to say none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way that it goes, bro. Like, I'm not, like, the only reason it's like this is because motherfuckers put in the work for this shit to get to where it is right now. Because if it was you, I'll be shit. We'll be, man, Joe. You know what I'm saying? We'll be asking you these questions and shit. Because some of this shit, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna flex. Like, most of it is like, it just come to me. You feel me? But and it's hard to really engineer the words to really, you know what I'm saying, put the shit together. But it's like we all three of us together, we could make the shit what it is, and it makes more sense to the audience. You gotta work for this shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't. Ain't nobody gonna give you shit, bro.
Okay, so we already touched on the Bible, but I was reading and I'm back in the studies and I'm doing my own thing with it, but that one thing about like the fowls of the air and all that stuff don't work. I found that right there, that whole scripture is kind of flawed in a sense, and people don't. Hey, look, controversy, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But check it out. Birds get up early in the fucking morning and post up where they know they gonna get some food at. That's work. You searching for something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They say the grass of the fields don't toil. Nigga, a plant has to dig up out of the fucking ground. Then all the other plants that's around it, you know what I'm saying, they're pulling for the sun. And so I gotta move this nigga out of the way to get the portion of the sun that I need. That's work.
That's work. Oh God, it's
you know what
work.
I'm saying? If you pay attention to nature,
that's real shit.
That whole verse is a contradiction.
Shit, to get a baby, you gotta work.
Hey, look.
Hey, it's a word. It's a word.
It's a process, man. Everything gotta go through a struggle. If you take a squirrel or a cat, the motherfucker, you don't know how many miles the motherfuckers walk to go find some food.
Oh God, though, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's
real
work.
shit. That's real shit, cuz, for real.
Fuck. Yeah. So people that get that in their head that this is supposed to be mine. Yeah, it is. Go find it.
I'm cheap. Shit, everybody got their own gifts. Everybody got their own originality to do something, man. Like Cain and Abel was just to show motherfuckers that at least we are aware of what the fuck is out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't the same. Everybody got different agendas. But if you find them motherfuckers that's, you know what I'm saying, that's with what you talking about and on your level, shit, nigga, sky's the limit, bro. Be careful who you trust, nigga. That's pretty much the you know what I'm saying? That's
pretty much it.
What you mean was just fun. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, it was just a fun vibe song, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, like, you know, like, I got enough confidence to say, like, I'm so different that I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what the fucking song say. Like, what you mean, everybody? I mean, shit, I'm the best you ever seen. What you mean? That whip I'm riding in ain't clean. What you mean? Like, it is. You feel me? Like, my Jag clean, bro. Like, I rap, I feel like I'm a real different motherfucker. And I got enough confidence to say that. So I'm not like the rest of you niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, what you mean? Shit, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, bro. Like, what you mean was just one of them songs to just let it all hang out. Say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? And make it make some type of sense to a motherfucker. Just, you know, like a riding song. Just something you ride to and just turn up to. Just another turn up joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I hit a couple of key points in that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I talk a lot about bitches. I love bitches. You feel me? Like, for real, I love bitches. Real, like, shit, I'm the farthest thing from the gay niggas. And I ain't nothing against gay people, but you know what I'm saying? I love bitches. You feel me? Like, bad bitches, real bitches. I love them all. Wayne said, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world.
I wouldn't go that far, but like,
down to Arizona.
Look, see.
With cheeks are unique.
He's
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Shadora coming soon, man. Like,
hey,
you
look,
really about to go down this bitch and act a donkey for this shit, man. Like, for real. But, you know what I'm saying?
Shameless plug.
Yeah, you know, like what you mean was like just a song to have a little fun with, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, to put down all the serious talk and get back to some, you know what I'm saying, having fun, man, and just letting it all hang out, bro. Like, you can't be serious with everything, you know what I'm saying? And
you should be able to have fun with your craft.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it ain't your craft.
Yeah, you can't sit on shit for too long without switching it up, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what you mean was like one of them songs to just be like, okay, shit, bro. Like, if I ride clean, you know what I'm saying? I look good. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? With what I'm doing. What you mean it ain't like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? Like, I feel good. I feel straight, bro. And I'm about to show you, you know what I'm saying, what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Shit, there's no sugarcoating. Like, if we do a video to that shit, it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be busting. You know what I'm saying? All the way around with that motherfucker. G. Like, motherfucker gonna really show my ass and that shit. But you know, it's just one of them joints that I felt that needed to be on there, cause you know, just another vibe to feel something different inside the Fuck 2020 mixtape, cause you know, it was a lot of shit that was going on in there, but you know, I said I put that song in there to just to be like, okay, I stayed true to myself even through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still the same person. I'm still a little flashy nigga. I'm still the same person as I went into that pandemic with. I came out the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to keep it on a real even motherfucking cute, bro. Like, I can't change even if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is I'm who I am, bro. I can't change for nobody. I could change the clothes, but I can't change the person. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And motherfucker, all this shit could come down tomorrow. You feel me? It could all be over with tomorrow. All I'm gonna do is rebuild this shit and do it all the same way over again.
Shit. But also in that same thing, just another thought for people. Even though you say that like you can't change the person, you can evolve the person though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always try to improve yourself for those that are watching.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I was like, bro, like the song was just like, man, I'm gonna talk my shit for a little bit.
cheap.
Right.
That's it. You know, and everybody, you know, and everybody should be able to talk, you know, talk their shit when it's time for them to talk it. You know, like you don't gotta shit on nobody else. Like you don't gotta look down on nobody else, but you can be
Excited about it?
You can be excited about you, yeah. Like
Folks say,
shit.
I said, bitch nigga, I'm a god. Clash of the Titans, beasts in the squad, bears, lions, fuck you, I go hard. Yay, diamonds, Highland, horizons. I blasted on that shit, G. Oh God, G, I went crazy on that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, that shit was fun, dog. It was a fun song to make, G. And even when I just did that, you could feel that passion in that shit. Like, I had some fun in that. You know what I'm saying? I really had some fun making that track, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was just another one of them joints to just pull you out that 2020 shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to know what's coming ahead, bro. Everything ain't gonna be serious with me. Everything ain't gonna be R&B with me. You know what I'm saying? I want to make that one album that's going to change some shit, man. Change the motherfucking world, and I think I got it. You know what I'm saying? So, we just going to see what's up and what's to it, man. For real. Yo, this your boy MOMBOSE, man. We here day 2 of the, you know what I'm saying, documentary. Let's go and get it cracking, man. Andrew on the camera. You know what I'm saying? MOMBOSE, shit. The goddamn squad, we in here. What's to it?
Alright.
100,000 was it was a song based off you know, motherfuckers just keeping it 100, bro. Like shit, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you got so many motherfuckers out here that really be talking about a lot of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of them songs where I just kept shit real with myself on that track, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said a lot of key shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was going to school to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Way back when, and you know how I took the I took the rapping over the doctor shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like I tried so much shit, but you know my music shit was always there, and it always came back to me no matter what I did. You know what I'm saying? Where I went, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The music shit was always with me. If I ain't had no motherfucking pen and pad, if I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, no beats and nothing around, shit, I listen to goddamn radio, you know what I'm saying? And not listen to, like, blurt out the words and just focus more on the beat and write to them beats, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just keeping it 100, keeping that shit 1,000 with my motherfucking craft, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that song was majority about me though, keeping shit real with myself, and you know what I'm saying, beating all the obstacles that I was running into, you know what I'm saying, with you know, in life, cause shit, like I say, I did a couple of, I said a lot of key shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like shit, man, I don't really want to be rapping when I hit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like once I accomplish something, it's time for my removal. You feel me? Like I don't want to be stuck in neutral with the, you know what I'm saying, with whatever I do. I want to learn that one thing and go to something else. You know what I'm saying? Keep learning shit every chance that I get, so I can keep on building whatever I'm trying to build or get to wherever I'm trying to get to, wherever that destination is. Cause like, I'm not one of them type of people that like to just keep on doing the same shit over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather learn that shit, move forward, and shit. If that's something that I like, or if I don't like, I either keep it, learn it, or I just move on from it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was a lot of knowledge that motherfuckers gave to me that I put inside that song though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a bunch of shit. That's why I gave them shout outs at the end, like Auntie Cheetah and my homie Kiara. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Kiara. You know what I'm saying? Like, Motherfucker, like, it's like when you get to these certain places in life, man, like you really need them people that's around you to bring you back to your former self or back to your element. Because sometimes you will drift off being the other people's shit, or depression to kick your ass, or you know what I'm saying, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of it was a lot of shit that I learned that got put into that song too, and you can actually say that about, you know what I'm saying, the doctor lane that I was in. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn that, but I eventually learned that that wasn't for me, and I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? But I just kept I kept that shit a milli with myself though. You know what I'm saying? When it all came down to it, like I knew that most of that shit wasn't for me. That, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I was going through, or when I was working for people and all that shit, man, I knew most of that shit wasn't for me. And in order to keep that shit 100 with myself, you know what I'm saying, I had to make peace with it, Joe. Like, just because you can't accomplish something don't mean that you fail. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even take it as a failure. It's more of a plus than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you learn from that. Like, okay, that's something that you can scratch off the motherfucking bucket list.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Alright. Shit, but, you know, 100,000, it was just one of them songs, man. Again, like, you can say that about all my songs, man. Like, it's just some shit. Shit just this truth that need to be said. Like, motherfucker gotta understand that type of shit is okay. Queen's Letter, man. Like, Queen's Letter was strictly for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Like, on God, like, I don't know, like, I'm speaking from me right now. Like, I'm one of them guys that like to be with one female, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a slut, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like bitches, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, if I got one, I'd rather stay with that one and try to do whatever I can to coexist with that one. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and and it reflected on the relationship that I was in at the time of that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, like, I think I was with my BM at the time, and you know, we got together and shit, and you know, one thing led to another, but it was like I was making choices along the way that could have affected the relationship or kept it stronger. You know what I'm saying? Or made it stronger, whatever. And like I was making sacrifices in that song, like you know, just man, just like you know, just saying what goes on in a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because most motherfuckers, they don't talk like that, man. Like, it's like that shit a dead language or something. Being in love with somebody or having a strict relationship is like a fucking foreign language to these kids. You know what I'm saying? But them songs that I make, like I got a lot of those songs, you feel me? And that type of song was strictly about being in love with somebody and doing what's necessary to keep that relationship strong. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it took to get there. Why some women are the way that they are, because you know, past relationships and shit, damage. You know what I'm saying? If you want something bad enough, you're gonna help that person through it and try to patch that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And fix it. You know what I'm saying? And that it was a message to the ladies to let them know, like, shit, this type of nigga exists out there. Feel me? All of us ain't really no dogs like that. I mean, motherfuckers will look and shit. Fuck, women look. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but some niggas are loyal and obliged by, you know what I'm saying, a certain code, bro. And that's the code, bro. Like, that's what Queen's Letter was. It was like a fucking code, a guide to have a real relationship with somebody if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Because I went from when me and Misha met, from the choices I had to make, to fucking sitting back watching Lifetime with her. You know what I'm saying? You know, not being a fucking hard ass all the time, or just focusing on, you know what I'm saying, me all the time, taking her into consideration. And And you know what I'm saying? Building the relationship, bro, cause that's what it takes. Like, you can't go in no fucking relationship with your mind strictly on you and what you gonna do. You can't. You gotta have a inclination about that person if you want to make it. Like, you gotta give, I gotta give. You know what I'm saying? We both gotta play our position to make this shit work, to be a kingdom. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, for me, in all honesty, like, I don't even know that I was doing it, but then I figured out that I was. But I would take time to actually learn the person.
Right.
You know, I ask them questions like, "Are you like this sort of thing and this and that?" And I just had that shit for them without even, you know what I'm saying, them necessarily asking for it. I'm out. I happen to be somewhere. I know your favorite, you know what I'm saying, snack is this. I'm gonna grab that and grab what I'm getting. You know, before you even say anything about it. I know I'm coming your way type shit. So it really is like, if you want something, man, you really gotta work at that shit. And then you gotta decide, like, you know what I'm saying, if it's worth the work. And if you are gonna work, then you can't half-ass do it.
Real, like, man, and another thing is, like, with that song, you know, motherfuckers, like, you nowadays you hear so much shit about, oh man, I'm fucking, you know, this bitch, that bitch, and you know what I'm saying, bad bitches. You feel me? Like, where the real bitches at? You feel me? Like, where the motherfuckers that's gonna help you up when you fall down, and you know what I'm saying, keep you on the even keel when you off your square. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfucker come rub your motherfucking head or some shit when you stressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? When your girl crying or she in her feelings, nigga, she wants you to be the one to come wipe her tears away. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times we look at this like, fuck wrong with you?
Right, and you know, and these motherfuckers these days is like so far, like they press this shit on these teenagers and these kids, and they draw off of it. Gee, everybody is not meant to be a fucking player, or whore, or any, or, you know what I'm saying? That shit, bro. It's a lot of motherfucking people that want to be in relationships, but you be around these certain people that's brainwashing you into being something what you are. And that shit is bogus, bro. Like, I went through it as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Cause I like, when I was a shorty, I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, fuck around with a lot of bitches. And I was getting crucified by my friends and shit just because I had one chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you stupid motherfuckers don't know what the fuck is out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could catch shit for real. And then motherfucker at the toilet looking down at your dick, shit like a Nestle Crunch. You know what I'm saying? And now you wonder why.
Hey,
you feel me? Like, for real. And you fucking wonder why, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, motherfucker just had sense. I was smart enough to put, right now, that's the fucking hottest song I got. Like, as far as views go. You know what I'm saying? That's the hottest song that I fucking got right now at almost 700 views. Early, you feel me? Like, that fucking song touched people.
Right, yeah.
It really did, because like, everybody is not the same. Everybody don't want that fucking lifestyle. I believe that most people just want that one motherfucker.
They would like to find that one,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's like, so
it's hard
so
to find.
fucked up now. Everybody's on guard,
Yeah.
so don't nobody want to get got. So everybody got their own little way of doing it. But it's like, I was talking to my brother like a while ago. We had some similar like this subject, whatever. But like, what you like fail to realize is, like, in these situations, man, of your woman, and a woman can die. It's basically, if a woman's with you, she done died and knows what's wrong with you already and can fix it. You know what I'm saying? She trying to work that shit out with you, but you so caught up in your own mind, and like, or not even your own mind, because like it's such the influence the way it is with the system or whatever. Like, they second class citizens, they can't think worth shit, this and that. you brush the shit off, but then you go and hear the same shit if you get in another relationship. And then you go from that one, then you go into another relationship. And it's like, at some point, man, you gotta realize, like my man said, white man can't jump. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but like even
then and that, you still gotta use your own brain.
Right, cause I mean, people got, everybody got fucking agendas, man. You feel me? Like it goes both ways. Like, but you gotta have control over your fucking actions. You feel me? And that's what it boils down to.
That's what it really boils
down
to.
Because you could, like, bro, I mean, yeah, this bitch is bad, but you know what I'm saying? What's under that bitch mask, bro? You feel me? Like, okay, this bitch bad now, but what is she thinking? Like, how do this
hell
bitch,
is going on?
you know, right? What is this bitch thinking about? What is her agenda? Like, where are you trying to go? Type shit.
Because that she bad. She
right, you looking at this bitch body. You looking at this bitch body.
She ain't even worked on herself. Like, for real.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, Keith. Like, you gotta look past that. You feel me? In order to really get to a person, you gotta look past that and see a motherfucker for what they really is. Because this bitch could put on the show. Just like anybody else could, or you cut that fucking TV on, you cut on the show. It's a bag of fucking lies, G.
Right, yeah.
And you gotta uncover the shit, bro. Like, that's why you can't really jump clean in a relationship.
No.
You feel me? Like, you can't do that, bro. You gotta sit back. All right, man, show you, let me take you out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to know each other. Cause you fuck around, hey, you fuck around, take this bitch out, boy. Nigga, as soon as she see a motherfucker pull up in a Ferrari or something, she jumping in the car and leaving your ass dead dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Them bitches, it's bitches out here like that.
Right, they exist.
So Queen's letter, it sounds like, to me, it sounds like a call to the queens. You know,
it is, definitely.
Like it's a call to those. It's a call to those women who have a quality, you know, who have a standard, you know, who have a high self-esteem of themselves and the person that they with, you know. So, I think like that song was geared towards those women who may feel like, yo, like shit, nigga, I am a queen. I just been messing with fucking peasants.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah. So now you know, like you've been messing with peasants. You haven't found the king yet.
Right.
So, you know, in that sense, it's like shit. Nigga, wait for your king and make sure that you continue to stay being the queen.
Right. And make sure that is your fucking queen or your king before you fucking go head over heels with a motherfucker.
Just make sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong, G. You know, you want a bitch that know how to fucking shit, or you want a guy that know how to fucking shit. But you know, in some areas, you gotta be willing to help that person out and get to that level you at, or whatever, bro. You can't just judge off. You know, that's another chakra. You feel me? Like sex and all that shit, that's another chakra. But the mind chakra is what's gonna help you elevate in a relationship and shit. When you on one accord up here with a person and y'all thinking on the same, oh man, another one of them joints for the ladies, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this one, I acted a donkey on that bitch. She like real, like, I don't know, like basically telling me like, shorty.
That's all root chakra.
Oh my God, like shorty.
That's all root chakra.
You about to get your ass to defunct down, and it ain't nothing that's about to stop it, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, like I had some fucking fun making that one though. Like even when you remember, hey Drew, you remember when we was playing the songs and shit, and I jumped on the mic and I was at that home in my little genuine motherfucking Trey songs.
That's gonna be in it. That's gonna be in it.
You feel me? Like on some real shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that song was strictly like, shorty, you could get it. It don't matter like where, how. You bad, motherfucking, you thing, you could get it, shorty. Like, don't act like you don't want this shit, cause you here. So obviously you want it. Don't act like you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. She like shit, I went through a whole little scene, like, shit, damn, you look so good, fresh up out the shower. The things I do to you, just give me an hour. No minute, man, I'm from the land, but you got pussy power. Make me go downtown. and you sit on my Sears tower. Chief. In that order though. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker was like, that was a real sexual song. And I was just on my grown man shit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it a buck with you, like, motherfucker just on my grown man shit, bro. Like, ain't no, like, okay, Trey Songz and them could do their shit, nigga, I could do it too. You feel me? Like, and shit, nigga, I'll get shut that bitch off, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, motherfuckers on that motherfucker, gee, selling all type of candy in the bitch. You feel me? Like, for real.
It's true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But it's the song. The song was basically directed towards grown women that like to have fun and want that type of shit done to them.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Because
Like
when you get older, it's more than just about, alright man, let's just fucking get it over. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying? Some bitches like to get romanced into it or at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, obviously that's one of the key times when a motherfucker just get cleaned up out the shower and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers clean, niggas smelling all good and shit.
Yeah.
Shorty, you about to get dicked. You feel me? Like, for real, wickedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Like, well, where you going with it, I hear that, but then it's like, at the same time, the expansion of the experience, you know what I'm saying, for people that may not have, you know what I'm saying, had that type of thing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but also being comfortable in that space. I picked that up from that song too. Because a lot of people can't talk about they, you know what I'm saying, their romantic exploits. Like you can hear, like it's a sign of a complete artist.
Right.
You know, when you can speak freely about everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to get as explicit as you did, my brother, you are very comfortable on the microphone.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, go ahead, cuz.
But I think too, it's like when you are with that person, like and y'all vibing, like it's like I'm comfortable with you. You see what I'm saying? So I can be me,
Right.
and I can show you all those parts of me, all of those things. Like I don't give a fuck.
I'm in the nigga.
Like,
And
you know what I mean?
women don't
Like,
really realize exactly what they getting into
So it's
until
like-
they do.
It's like
Then they gonna stab you.
so. It's
That's
like
another story.
it's like, bro, like when you comfortable with you can speak on all levels.
On sheep.
It don't matter.
Like,
You can speak on all levels. Now, you may decide to do it tastefully, or you may decide to do it raunchly. That's your preference. But
Right.
when you good with you have no problem speaking on those things. And in the same way, because that wasn't just fucking, that was making love.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. That
Exactly.
was not just fucking. Those different sceneries and all of those things, that was love making. That was love making in the environment. That was love making in the act of it. That was love making afterwards. Like that's what that real connection is.
Jeez.
It's not just penetration.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sometimes
I could say, yeah. Sometimes I say, fuck, G, I'm just a free motherfucker. How I speak. I speak freely.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in a better choice of words, it's strictly for people that want that. You know what I'm saying? They want that type of comfortness. They want that type of comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they motherfuckers want to know how this shit is done. Like
Right.
a lot of people really like, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to do this shit, bro. Like it's crazy how I can give you a real visual in your face irony visual of how to do this shit step by step if you want to. Like I'm not saying like you can do this shit exactly how I said it in the fucking song. From point A to point B, like, come on, G. Like, on G, like, if you sitting it now, every
That's
fucking
a challenge for
man,
you, man.
on G, every man in this motherfucking world then sat back and watched their girl get out the shower, get all fresh, put their little shit on and everything, come out with their little bath towel or their bathrobe on, and you just, man, motherfucker shit like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro, like, shit, Joe, go for it, nigga, like, shit. Motherfucker it's like she wanted just as bad as you wanted, bro. You feel me? And like, motherfucker just gotta, you know, take the opportunity, man, and you know, shit, treat her like she want to be treated, man. Like it's a good way and a bad way how to do it, but the more mature way is what I was talking about in that song. You know what I'm saying? Doing it maturely, a love, passion way, and a way that's gonna make both of y'all connect. You know what I'm saying? Comfortably. Divide and conquer. That's another one of them songs that's like old, like real old to me. I was like one of the ones that I fucking did. I think it was like 2015. You know what I'm saying? But even on that, it was just, I just wanted to let it all hang out. Like I wanted to talk about, that song was metaphorically put together though. It was basically about money, like the game and money. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. And how I could like divide and conquer the game, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With money though. You feel me? Like if you don't know what I'm saying, it's like the game is a playing field to me. And all the fuck shit that go on, you know what I'm saying, with it, it's like shit, I just played it as if it was a game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking dating, I'm fucking with the game. You know what I'm saying? The game under my shoulder, on this side, the money under my shoulder and this side. Like they fucking sisters, I'm fucking them both. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it was a metaphorical song, Joe. Like that whole song was metaphorically put together to be, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, if, you know what I'm saying, the game and money, bro. Like, shit. Like what? What the fuck? I kicked that shit off like, I said 2000 nigga, real nigga, certified, like my rims big, bang, loud enough for suicide. Married to the, married to the game, till that bitch went worldwide. Now I'm fucking everything, she back and got her tubes tied. So it's like, I even with that part, you know, I'm fucking the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, the game is my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically, bro. And when the game saw that I'm fucking all these beats up, the motherfucker tried to come back and get me, like, motherfucker wanna sign me and shit, you know what I'm saying? But okay, if it's gonna be that, we gonna have some guidelines. The bond is covalent. Soon after fake shit hit, I said some other shit, but man, Joe, like you gotta listen to that song, man, and like with these songs, bro, you gotta honestly listen to what the fuck I'm saying. There's no trickery involved in it. What I'm saying is what I'm saying, Joe. Like, the metaphors in the song is in your face. It's right there. It's nothing to play tricks with your mind about. Like I'm telling you, like I just said before all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, I was fucking everything. Now the game back got her tubes tied and shit. The motherfuckers don't want no kids out of me. Shit, I just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shit, the bond is covalent. Ref gave me a flagrant. Before the fake shit hit, I fucked it in the basement. We came to an arrangement. No more engagement. But hey man, the shit is complex. It really is. It's a hard song, G, to really catch. It's a real complex song to really put a lot of words to, because I talked about a lot of shit. But it was a real fun song for me to put together. Like, I just wanted to do something memorable and metaphorically, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, to just, you know, I guess have an imagination with, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. Like it seemed like that song is one of those songs that kind of like pushed you, like in a not in a lyrical sense, but in like a conceptual sense.
Yeah.
Like how you how you conceptualize, you know, the idea how the game and how money is two different entities.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But how they go together and how you need one for the other. But first, it's good to go after one before you go after the other.
Right.
versus the
Right,
the analogy of the rabbit chasing, like chasing the rabbit, you know.
Yeah, like
both of them.
The chorus is divide and conquer, but I'm dividing my money.
Right.
I'm conquering the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want motherfuckers thinking that I was talking about people or none of that type shit. Like, that's not what that song was for. And I just basically broke it down. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's nothing to really be offended by or nothing like that, G. Like, I took money and put it in the place of a female, and I put the game in the place of a female, and I'm fucking them both. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting them in position to give me what I need at the end of the day. Exactly, though. That shit is working for me. I'm not working for that. It's working for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
the game working for me, my money working for me.
I'm cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, give off the wrong impression about nothing that I'm doing. Like, I try to be as creative as I can with my songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the shit might come off the wrong way to the listener, but that's what these interviews is for, to try to break it down to people and give it to them in the sense that I feel, you know what I'm saying, and give you some sort of direction in the song, because you might be dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I just want to show motherfuckers, like, you know, with that song, it wasn't about dividing and conquering nothing in reality. You know what I'm saying? The game is an entity and money is an entity within itself and shit, nigga. I just treat them, I treat them both like some slut ass women that they are. You feel me? Don't cheat. The game is a slut and money is a slut. I broke it down and metaphorically put that shit together in a nice little movie skit. You know what I'm saying? To bring it all together as one, and it worked out for me, bro. Like, you know, and shit. I just hope people grab the understanding about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the next song up is "It's All Good."
It's All Good. It's All Good was basically, you know, shit. Basically, like, you know what I'm saying, through all the pain and suffering and shit that I went through over the years, you know, it was basically saying, you know, it's all good. And, you know, it was basically giving direction in that song, man. Like, you know, like basically showing how different shit could, like categorize, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker's choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different shit that comes along with making choices, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying, basically be a follower before a lead, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn shit before you can actually run some shit. Or, you know, like motherfuckers portraying to be something that they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You better off just learning the craft and then, you know what I'm saying, putting your own stamp on it to, you know what I'm saying, I guess to be more realistic with it, you know what I'm saying? But the song it's basically just telling motherfuckers it's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, learn and do what you want to do, but what you do after and how you take it and what you do with it, you know, it kind of determines the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a couple of little settings in there, like, you know, you can't have one without the other, cause you know, cause with money comes fame and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm pretty much giving you both sides of the playing field in that song, as far as direction goes. You know what I'm saying? Cause people tend to think that it's a straight bullet with everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? That one choice determines the outcome of everything, and that's not really how it go. You know what I'm saying? Most of these motherfuckers out here, they learn the shit and master it, and then they, I guess you can say they put their own little, you know, they put their own storyline on it instead of just telling the truth about it. You feel me? Cause it's just like with rapping and shit. Like when I first started, you know, my shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna flex. The shit was garbage. But I had enough passion and enough will to stay with it. And the mistakes that I made along the way is what made it what it was today. Cause it's like even with some of the songs that I done made, I fucking most of them was created off of mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta fucking place sounds in certain spots. Sometimes you do it on mistake just to see if it's gonna be there, and be like, damn, I ain't mean to do that, but it sound good, so I'm gonna leave that shit there. And then next thing you know, you building off that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not scared to say that mistakes are sometimes profitable or meant to happen the way that they happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I broke down a lot of shit in that song. You know, I gave a lot of knowledge away in that song, man. Like if you really listen to it, like most people tend to think that you gotta go through life without making mistakes, or they try their best not to make mistakes, and that people strive for perfection. And perfection is something that ain't nobody never gonna reach to, so you might as well make peace with that and make your motherfucking mistakes and live with them and keep going.
In reality, perfection is achieved with mistakes. Because if you go back, you know, bro was talking about this quote from Thomas Edison, where his assistant was like, you know what I'm saying, you basically done destroyed, you damn near killed us or whatever. And he said, no, I didn't. I just found out 10,000 ways not to make a light bulb.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? So the shit might have exploded or some shit, but after all this trials and errors, I knew, you know, that, okay, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's important. And a song like that is good to have for people that's coming up that don't really, they get caught up in the process and feel like this shit taking too long. Like motherfuckers say, okay, it's 10,000 hours to you master your craft, but really, motherfucker, it's the amount of time you put in that shit and the effort you put into that shit. It might take 10, it might take 100,000, but regardless of however long it takes is however long it takes.
You know, like,
You know what I'm saying?
like, game is, you learn game off experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things one of the main purposes of that song was to pretty put motherfuckers up on game. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of truth being said in that song about game, bro. You feel me? Like it's in order to really learn something completely, you gotta walk that lane. You feel me? Like a motherfucker tell you anything. You feel me? Like I could tell you anything. But if you walk in that lane and you remember what I'm saying to you, obviously you can prove that there's truth in it because you walk in that lane and you seeing exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's the ultimate game. Like all these motherfuckers out here, anybody can tell you anything. Motherfucker could lie just to tell you what you want to hear. But it ain't all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in order to really successfully understand something to the core, you have to walk the fucking lane of what you're trying to get to and learn all of the techniques and trials that it takes to get there. Learn the mistakes so you will know not to make them in the future. You know what I'm saying? Build off of them, or, you know what I'm saying, figure out a way around them or what have you. But you can't go through life thinking that it's gonna always work out the way that you think. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, it's certain shit that happens along the way. You run into bumps in the road, you run into people in the road, all of this, you know, bullshit that comes with whatever you're trying to do. And to get to the mere bottom of it, you just gotta walk that lane and, you know what I'm saying, accept what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? If you really want it, you gotta accept it and run with it. For real. That's what that song was about.